Whew, it's hot out here. Welcome back everyone to the channel Ascend Above. I am actually out here in the wilderness, out here on a trail path. And I figured I'd switch it up, kind of get into nature. I hope you're all doing well. This is a big week astrologically. We have Mars conjuncting Jupiter, and also Jupiter making it square to Saturn with that Mars conjunction. We have Mercury retrograding back out of Virgo, coming into Leo. We have Mercury that's going to be caziming the sun and also squaring Uranus. So talk about shakeups, disruptions, liberations, breakthroughs. I feel like this is definitely a week of healing as well. We're going to be having this Sun trine Chiron, and Chiron represents our deepest wounds. It represents where we feel it's the beat down parts of ourselves that are hurt, right? Where our wounds lie. But with the Sun in Leo making a trine to Chiron in Aries, it's offering us a chance to heal those deeper inner wounds and to embrace a more courageous, self-determined, confident attitude when it comes to taking the initiative on things and really showing up and stepping into your full self and allowing yourself to follow your heart and to step into your courage and to step into your happiness. There's this amplification happening, not only because we're coming into this quarter moon phase with the moon being in Scorpio right now, August 12th, but also that Mars conjunction with Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of amplification. It's positivity, it's growth, it's expansion. You throw Mars on top of that, the planet of ambition, right? The planet of action, the planet of initiative. You get this great, ambitious energy. And so there's an amplification of energy that is taking place this week that we're really wanting to go out into the world, assert ourselves, speak our truths, and align ourselves with our truths, and go after our ambitions, go after our goals. But the one thing here, the one thing is this square that the Mars and Jupiter conjunction is making to Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of limitation, restriction, pessimism, negativity. Now, when I say these things, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It just is. Jupiter is the planet of positivity, and Saturn is the exact opposite, negativity. Put a plus and a minus together, it's almost like a neutralizing energy. So it's almost in a way Spirit is neutralizing us, because with that Mars conjunction with Jupiter, we're full of ambition. We want to take the lead. We want to take action, but we have to double check that square to Saturn, because Saturn is going to check us. Is this in alignment, right? And where can we become more aware of doing things better? So there's all this energy, and that Saturn square, Saturn is telling us, because it's in Pisces, and Pisces deals with the deepening of knowledge. It deals with the deepening of awareness. Yes, Pisces deals with the dreams and the fantasies and the big ideals, right? And so this is about, well, yeah, like setting that new intention, but understanding, okay, like what does it mean to you, right? Saturn being in Pisces, what does it mean, right? And it's aligning your truth with your inner spiritual core and connecting back to that core. It's like, yes, we have a lot of big ideas with Mars conjunct Jupiter and Gemini, but what do those ideas really mean to us, that square to Saturn and Pisces? And that's what it's making us reflect on. And this Mercury retrograde, Mercury, the planet of communication, the intellect, travel, technology, with it being retrograde, Saturn's retrograde too, but with it being retrograde and it's coming back into Leo, the reflection point with this Mercury retrograde is on our own happiness, our self-expression, our creativity, the things that really align with our individuality, that allow us to feel bold and confident, that allow us to show up assertive, right? And being in our own authority. And they're kind of in this, there is this sort of rebellious energy this week with Mercury retrograding in Leo, conjuncting the sun, caziming the sun, and squaring the planet Uranus. And Uranus deals with liberation, breakthroughs, disruptions, unpredictable events. So there's probably going to be some things out there in the world unpredictably that we just would have never thought of or never even tried or would have never seen coming. And that can show up in your own life. But this Mercury retrograde conjuncting the sun and, forming its inferior conjunction, the inferior conjunction point with the Mercury Cazimi is that rebellious side, is that wanting to break free from things and wanting to embrace your true ideas of happiness, of creativity, of self-expression. And that square to Uranus, this is a disruptive energy. Kind of reminds me of the Tower card in Tarot. And the Tower card in Tarot is the reset button. That we can no longer hold on to the remains of the past. And that it's time for us to embrace a new future, reconnect and align ourselves with the divine, with our true essence, with our higher selves, spirit, God, and to get back into the heart space to start creating what it is that you actually want in your life. Kind of the sleeper transit here for the week is the sun that's going to biquintile Neptune the same day that the sun will be trining Chiron. And the biquintile offers you a unique insight that is specifically individualized for you. And so you're getting a channeled message here before you really get the channel message with Mercury conjuncting the sun. Right? Mercury's is Hermes, and Hermes brings the message, conjunct the sun. There's a message coming at the end of the week for you spiritually, and you're going to be getting insights with that sun biquintile, sun and Leo biquintile, Neptune and Pisces. A unique, sudden insight. So trust your intuition. Trust where spirit is telling you to go. And align yourself with your highest timeline and things that are in alignment for your highest good spiritually. Because with that sun trine Chiron on the same day, it's offering us a unique insight that can really bring a lot of healing with that sun trine Chiron to our deepest wounds that are stopping us from taking action and showing up fully empowered and confident, that are stopping us from being courageous, that are stopping us from expressing our own individuality and pursuing our purpose. So this is a big week astrologically. It's a week of healing, paying attention to the signs with that sun biquintile to Neptune, the intuitive flashes and insights that you're getting, trusting in those, allowing yourself to surrender and trust in the divine. If things stop you this week with the Mars conjunct Jupiter square Saturn, if you're ready to go but you almost feel like you don't know where to go, or you don't know what to align with, or you don't know what true intention really is an alignment that brings deep meaning, this is the time to reflect, especially because we're in the Mercury retrograde. Mercury's not coming out of Virgo, coming back into Leo, so it's going to be a reflection upon your own individuality, your creativity, your happiness, and your joy. And how we can show up more fully empowered. And there's going to be disruptions and shakeups and unexpected things. It's really how you navigate it. Mercury square Uranus with the conjunction to the sun. There's something divinely coming that's going to disrupt things. And this could be you as well, wanting to kind of break free from your own self, your own self prison, or just wanting to really unshackle yourself from the conventional ways in which you've lived, and you want to start to embrace more of a newer life. But this is also a week to where we need to be cautious as well, because that Mars conjunct Jupiter is giving us a lot of energy to want to go with the square to Saturn. Saturn's like, okay, are you aware, with it being in Pisces, are you aware about what you're aligning with and what actions you're taking that's in alignment with your highest good? And that Mercury square Uranus, this isn't the time, I would say, to force things. It's a time to be guided, to reflect, to reassess, to do some deeper introspection, some healing. And it's like, yeah, follow your ambition, but to also pay attention and not get upset if there's any delays or if you can't figure everything out at once. I'm wishing you all a great week, and I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you for all the support. It's getting hot out here. I live in Texas, so the sun is starting to cook up everything. And I'm actually watching a hawk right now soar through the sky. So maybe this is your indication to allow yourself to soar through the sky. I'll see y'all later.